Hi friends, I'm back with one more video. So today we will be discussing about, give me a second. So how to take the benefit from the spike in VIX. All right, and sorry for using this word, using common sense. Yes, we all know, but I think majority of the retailers would have not used this common sense. Okay, let me prove you. All right, let me make let. Okay, so now see what I'll do. I'll take you to the sensible. Okay, so before this, let me take you to the VIX. So we all know, right? Last two trading days, VIX almost should look at this, right? So VIX made a high of almost like 18% yesterday, and day before yesterday, VIX made a 7% upside move. So we all know that rising VIX obviously will increase the premiums. We all know that. Now how about using this VIX? Right, there was a spike in the VIX in 2 days. Initially, the VIX was standing somewhere at 13, but now it almost went to 18. It almost touched 18, and again it retraced. Okay, now how to take the advantage of this rising VIX is all about this video. All right, guys. So let me take you to sensible. So now we all know, right? Whenever the VIX is high, the premiums will be high. When the premiums are high, we will get just in case if someone is planning to go for iron fly, straddle, strangle, we end up getting huge premium. So huge premium is huge range. Okay, so now what I've done is like I went to sensible. Okay, I went to this ready-made trade. Okay, let me delete this. I went to this ready-made trade neutral and I've just deployed this short strangle. Right, this is your strangle. Still you have a very good safety of 3.2%, a downside and almost 3%. We should have deployed this trade on last day, that was last working day, that was Friday, but we all know, right, we will not deploy that because check the range and everything, guys. Check the range. You are getting 12% of profit, right? If even if you would have deployed the trade Friday end of the day with a safety of almost like 3.2% downside and with a safety of 3% down. And check the loss. Your loss on Monday, your loss will start only when the market makes the down circuit of almost like, check this 2.74%. Check the black box. And here, almost like 2.12%. See, I'm not going to discuss about this triangle. I'm expecting that you know the concept of blue line and everything, right? Still, you have the good range. But now, right, we all know there is a budget, market can be volatile, right? So what I do is like, rather than me deploying this trade, this iron fly with 282 premium, 447 premium, still this is a good trade, guys. Still this is a good trade, but I don't want to take the risk. What I do is like I go to I mean, this is a second tab. Okay, so I have the iron fly. So basically, sorry, not iron fly, this is this triangle. Okay, so I deployed this triangle. So rather than me taking this huge premium 282 447, what I'll do is like I'll be taking the premium of 58.71. Check the profit. Still this is 3% profit, guys, for next 4 days. So I'm just taking the bet of 3%. Usually we target 2 to 3% or 2 to 4% per month, but this is just for the 4 days. Expiry is 2nd February. Alright, guys, so now if I zoom this trade, check the probability. Probability is 89% versus this is 82. Still this is a good trade. Yes, you have 12% of profit, but a huge gap down, right, would spoil your trade. But still this trade is too good. We usually do not get this kind of strangles, especially on Friday, and also on Thursday also we will not get this kind of huge range because of this VIX spike up, right? The premiums went up, so that's the reason you are getting the range. But still, if someone would have deployed this trade, okay, with still 3% of the profit, your probability is 89%. You are getting a massive 6% and 6% on the downside and on the upside. Your loss would start if, check this zero line, right? Check this zero line. Only when the blue line is breaching your zero line, your loss will start. So you have a safety of almost, I would say, 3.28%. Then only your loss will start. Okay, and on the call side, only when the market makes like 2.5% gap up, right, your loss will start. So you have huge range, guys, right? You have huge range, but if you compare with this thing, you have a safety of only 2.69, right? 2.74%, or else I would, to be like more precise, 2.79% on the put side, and here you will get almost like 2.12%. But here in my strangle, you're getting huge range, though your maximum profit is low, lesser than this triangle, but still, right, considering the budget and everything, this will give you the peace of mind. This will give you, you can sleep well basically. Now, will I stop at 2.9%? No, guys. I'll let you know it. Probability and everything. So, do we need any sort of adjustments? Right, 6% downside, 6% upside. If you want more safety on the downside, if you feel like market can go down, so then play with this. What do we say? What this strikes? But I'm taking a very I would say like non-directional kind of things. So I'm just trying to maintain this payoff in the center. But usually this triangle can also be view based. If you need more safety on the put side, you tweak your strike on the put side. All right, guys. Now, what I'll do is like, so 6% downside, 6% upside, still you have 3%. Now, what I'll do, see, my primary goal would be, let's say the market opens flat on Monday. Already check this, market opens flat on Monday 9:15. So I'll be getting a profit of how much? I'll be getting a profit of huge 24,000. So I'm just taking 10 lots, guys. I know if I take one lot, you guys will not give more focus. So that's a reason I'm taking 10 lots. Right now, you calculate, guys. Now you calculate what is this 24,000 or 25,000 on a capital of 10 lakhs. Right? If you see, this is almost like 2.3%. You'll be making the profit. So let's say Monday the market opens flat, or let's say the Monday by end of the day market is between like it went like 0.5% upside, 0.5% downside, and if it stays right. So for next 3 days, that is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, do I need this 6% of safety? So what I'll try to do is like, everyone start with very aggressive mode, right? If the market makes 3% downside, you'll end up into loss. But what I do with my strangle is like, I have like lesser profit. This is not at all less. 3% for 4 days is not at all less. So what I'll do is like, now the market, let's say the market open flat, or Monday the market stays 0.5% up downside. What I'll do is like, I'll exit this two legs. Simple, guys. I'll exit this two legs, and I'll try to roll over by like 200 or 300 points. Now check the profit. You will be increasing the profit. How? See, again, I cannot show you the simulation, right? This is the live market, but you can do the same thing. Just in case on Monday, if the market stays static, right, then what you have to do is like, you have to exit this two legs and then take a new triangle. See, ideally what we say roll up and roll down. We will roll up the put and we will roll down the call. So when we say roll up, we have to exit this and go like 300 400 points upside. We will exit this, go 200 300 points downside. So let me take, right, on let's say Monday. Okay, my maximum profit is only 2 point. Let's say Monday the market stays static. What I'll do, I'll just try to exit this. So I'm just trying to roll up this like 1 2 300 points I've rolled up, and I will roll down 300 points. Okay, I'll roll down 300 points. Now check your profit. From 2.9%, it has came to 4.1%. Check your safety. Still you have 5% for next 3 days. That is for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now you check, right? Slowly we have increased the profit, but still with the great what do we say, huge range. And let's say Tuesday, if the market expires somewhere here, or Tuesday if the market not expire, right, ends it here, then what you have to do is like, just exit this trades, exit this legs, and you can roll up by another 300 points. I'm just taking an hypothetical example of 300 roll up and 300 roll down. So what happened? So this is your Tuesday, right? So this is how, see what I've done. Did I do anything wrong, guys? Here, did I do anything wrong? One second, guys. One second. Yeah. See, ideally, what happens is, see, we do not have the what do we say, the liquidity, right? So let me go for round figures, guys. Yeah, somewhat this thing, right? Let me go for round figures. See, this is just the example I am giving. I know people will again comment saying that you are doing the simulation, you'll not get the premium. Boss, I'm just trying to explain you the trade logic. That's it, right? The right premium no one can calculate, but just try to understand the context. Okay, now still you have good 4% safety on the downside, 4% safety, almost like 4.5% safety on the upside, because what we have done is like we have not taken the round figure, right? This is balanced. Now Tuesday, let's say now your profit is almost, check what is your profit now, right? It's almost like very decent. You can exit, or if you want to stay in the trade also, you can exit. Now your loss will only start when the market makes almost like 2.59%, right? Almost like 2.6% downside, and you have a safety of almost like 2.56. You got it? So it all depends on the view, your trading style, your risk appetite. I'm just telling you, if you want to hold, you can hold, or else you can exit with the uh, profit. This is a very decent profit, right? On a capital of 10 lakhs, on a capital of 11 lakhs, you're getting the profit. But still, let's say Tuesday end of the day and Wednesday, guys. And once you land up onto the Wednesday, right? Do you need a safety of 4%, 4%, guys? It all depends. And by the time you go by Wednesday, see, I'm not trying to simulate this thing, right? Monday, check how the blue line will act now. Tuesday, right? And Wednesday, now check the blue line, right? If this is Wednesday morning, your loss will start only when the market makes a move of 3.48%. I've not even considered the blue line. This is what happens. As and when you hold the trade, you know, right, the blue line will give you more safety. Your call side loss will start only after almost like 4%, 3.8%, or 3.5%. You're getting my logic? So Monday, don't you think, right, with a safety of 4% downside, with a safety of 4.3% upside, can't you hold this trade? So that, see, from 2%, 2.9%, we have brought your profit to 6%. Yes, this one would give you panic because you have only 3%. But check my trade. Your trade is giving more safety, 4% and 4% on what? On the expiry, one day before the expiry day. But this is was giving you only 3.2, 3. This is where majority of the retailers will mess up their strangle by just looking at more profit. But how do I start? I start with 2%, 2.5% to 3%. Then slowly I'll do only three adjustments, at max three adjustments, and I'll double up my profit. This was only possible because we have taken the right approach of taking the advantage of spike in VIX. That's the reason you are getting now. Just in case if the market expires somewhere in this, right, your two sold position, you will be getting 6%. And it all depends on you. If you are a super aggressive, try to do one more roll up, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's it, right? You will get the liquidity at the 500 points, right? Again, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Now we were able to increase 2.9% profit to 9%, with still the safety of 3.3% on the downside and 3.3% on the upside. So we are matching this. All right. So now I'm okay. Yeah, this 3%, 3.3% is okay for my, what do we say? Let me take you to 3:30, right? Friday, Wednesday at 3:30, 3:30. Just check the blue line, right? Your blue line will become even more protective. So your loss will start only when the market makes a gap down of 3, not even 3, 3.24%, not, see, exactly 3%, right? So almost your break even has been, your blue line is covering the break even. So guys, hope you got the logic of the trade. Now do not comment me saying that just because you're simulating, the premiums will differ. Yes, definitely the premiums will differ. I'm just showing you the template. Start with low risk, start with low profit, and ideally gradually increase the profit, rather than you starting very aggressive and then messing up your trade when the market makes like 3% downside, 3% of. Still, I would say this is a very good trade, but you will not get, eventually you will not get every time. Just because there was a spike in VIX, you got that good premium, so does the range, and everything stands good. But ideally, even though the VIX is high low, guys, do not go for this triangle. Instead, go for this triangle, right? Saving the capital is very, very important. Do not look at the profit. This is how I do my trading, and I love my trading, right? Because I started with 6% range. Slowly I'm just doing a sort of pyramid, not in terms of deploying more strangles, by just booking the existing strangle, by exiting the existing strangle, and ideally creating a new strangle. You got it right. So if you did not understand the video, guys, please watch 2 to 3 times before commenting. And if at all you want to learn the new strategies, right, the way I've shown you this triangle, right, I mean, similar to this thing, we learn like too many strategies like contra trades, how we can do the contra trades and everything. All the descriptions, all the course details are there in the below description. You can just watch. If you feel like joining my course, you can join my paid mentorship program. All right, guys, thank you, guys, thank you for watching my video.